Hey y'all, it's me, Dylan. I wanted to do a quick video. It's very late, but I just wanted to go live for a little bit because I wanted to talk about something. Now, I have wanted to recap the RuPaul reunion for a while. I wanted to post a video tonight, actually, but I couldn't bring myself to edit the video, to make it and put it to words correctly. So I wanted to just talk. You and I. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just talk, y'all and me. Firstly, I want to say this. The Vixen is not right on everything that she did. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say, oh, the Vixen is 1,000% correct, because that's not true. That would be lying. But the way that the reunion was handled was completely fucked up. And after getting insight and inside tea on the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, it makes me have her side even fucking more, hearing from both sides of the story. Firstly, I want to say this. RuPaul, you are there to host the reunion. I have seen many reunion shows. I've seen reunions for Bad Girls Club. I've seen reunions for Big Brother Canada, shows for even Sheer Genius. I've seen reunion shows over and over and over again. And one thing is a common trend that makes a reunion good. When the host does not become part of the problem. RuPaul, I don't care if you have 1,000,001 opinions on the shit that the Vixen was doing, the shit that was surrounding the Vixen. I don't care what your opinion was on it. The fact of the matter is, RuPaul, is that you're there as a medium to bring all the girls together. And one common trend that always seems to happen whenever you host the reunion shows is that you put your 2 cents into it on the girl that you're defending. It always fucking happens. When Tammy Brown quit the first season, you gave her shit without even considering the reason why she might have wanted to leave the show. When last season, when Charlie Hides was giving all these reasons on why she couldn't lip sync, it doesn't matter what your opinion was on the situation, you still instigated arguments on it. You still said, oh, well, it shouldn't do this, blah, blah, blah. When Fifi O'Hara did not show up to the reunion, throughout the reunion show, you threw shade at Fifi. Now, look, Fifi O'Hara was not right for not showing up to that reunion, because if you can tell that shit online, you should be able to back it up. But, bitch, the shit that you said throughout that reunion, like the bullshit paddle, all this stuff, no, you're the host. You should not be doing that shit. If you feel that way, the reunion is not the place to do it. You're the fucking host. The reunion is not about RuPaul. The reunion is about the girls on RuPaul's Drag Race. So the fact that RuPaul used the reunion show to give her opinion, it's fucking bullshit. And I agree with Vixen 1,000% that the reunion was not handled correctly. No, ma'am. The fact that when Eureka talked back, she was only corrected once. She was corrected when she said, I need to work on this, and RuPaul said, no, you should just do it. That was the only time that Eureka was corrected. The Vixen, however, when the Vixen said that she was the most hurt that she had ever seen in that fight between her and Eureka, RuPaul said, oh, well, would your friends and family say the same thing? Like, if Eureka had said that, RuPaul wouldn't have questioned it. It's ridiculous. And the fact that Asia O'Hara had to be the one to stand up to RuPaul and say that, no, this is fucked up, you're not being right as the host of this show. The fact that Asia was the only motherfucker that had any balls to actually call RuPaul on his shit and call all the other girls on their bullshit, it's fucked up. So, no, bitch. The Vixen might not 1,000% be correct, but RuPaul, you're in the fucking wrong again. Once again. You make an amazing show. You've done a lot for gay people. You've done a lot for the art form of drag. Drag is mainstream now because of you. People, I guarantee you, drag would not have a fucking leg up in society right now if it wasn't for RuPaul's Drag Race. People can argue with me, but that's the tea. The tea is that a majority of these queens that have been on this show, I actually think almost all of them, with the exception of a few, would not have any fucking careers right now if it was not for RuPaul's Drag Race. So, I do believe in don't bite the hand that feeds. But when the hand that feeds is biting you back, bitch, no. And the fact that the Vixen doesn't even want to do an all-star season when girls, An all-star season, pay coin. A lot of coin. And being a one-time queen is one thing, being a two-time queen is another. And it's an even bigger pay raise in not only the clubs you work at, but when you go on the show, you get a pay raise. So the fact that the Vixen is so over RuPaul's bullshit that she doesn't even consider All-Stars as a possibility, to the point where y'all know I get the tea. So I know Vixen was invited back for All-Stars, but said fucking no. The fact that she has been so hurt by the show that she said no should speak volumes. And the saddest part is that if she was invited back, I guarantee you they would have tried starting drama with the Vixen. And it's ridiculous. And you know what? I really hate bringing up race as an issue for a reality show. If you've seen my other things and you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I hate bringing up race as an issue because it's not always the case. But this is the case, and I'm seeing it a lot with not only the fandom, but with RuPaul, which is confusing to me because RuPaul, you are a black man who has gone through a lot as a black man, and I don't disagree that you probably have gone through being hated for being black by white people, being hated for being queer by black people, and being hated for being too femme by gay people. I don't deny that. But here's another thing. You can't possibly understand what Vixen's going through because you did not grow up through the same time. That's just the truth. You could never understand how someone like me would feel or someone like the Vixen would feel if they had to wake up to not just one person going in their face saying a bunch of nasty shit, but thousands upon thousands of people typing not only nasty shit, but racist shit. The fact that someone like Asia O'Hara had to be, like, someone said to her that she should be burned and lynched is fucking ridiculous. And look, Drag Race fans are some of the most loving fans, but they're also some of the most hateful bitches out there. It's the truth. I got told the nastiest shit for my RuPaul video. That was just shit on spoilers. These queens get read to fucking pointed out, which I agree with, because a lot of white queens have gotten away with shit that they shouldn't be getting away with. Oh fuck, we lost everyone. Whatever. But Bob pointed out that the only queens from Drag Race that have over 1 million followers on Twitter are the skinny, white, young, Twinkie queens. It's just the truth. There is not one black queen besides RuPaul himself that has over 1 million followers on Instagram. And if you look at Twitter, it's the same thing with Twitter, where no black queen has reached over, I believe, 500,000. If even. I don't even think it's 500,000 that's like the highest. I think it's like 100,000 that's the highest for a black queen. And it just, another example, Ginger Minj brought this up when she was on, I forgot what it was called, she was on some show. So the Bitter Old Lady Brigade in season 7 got a lot of shit because people didn't like that they were mistreating Violet and Pearl, which they weren't. They were just saying that they don't get their drag. It's new drag, and they do the same shit every week. And let's be honest, with the exception of Violet, a lot of them were doing the same shit every single week. Pearl wore the same color outfit the majority of the season, and Max wore the same fucking wig every episode, for the exception of the episode he was eliminated. Even when he came back, suddenly Michelle loves the fucking gray wig, but even when he came back, it was still the same shit. Sure, it might have been a different silhouette, but it was basically the same fucking thing. So the fact that Kennedy Davenport got it so much worse than Ginger did, and it can even be said that Ginger actually was worse in the situation than Kennedy was. Ginger was more hateful in the situation than Kennedy was. And the fact that Kennedy got hit with so much more hate than Ginger did should also speak volumes. Whether it was intentional or not, what's the reasoning then? Jasmine Masters is another example. Now, we all might love Jasmine Masters now, but I remember during season 7 that Jasmine Masters almost did not show up to the reunion because there was so much hate for her. There was so much disdain for her. She had to make a whole new YouTube because there was so much hate for her. She got tweeted so many suicide suggestions, so many death threats, so many people threatened to pour acid on her, which is crazy to me because the only other queen that, to my recollection, that has been threatened that shit has been Fifi O'Hara. And all Jasmine Masters did on the show was she said that she's talked shit about Trixie, and she said that Violet had a horse face. But then again, queen said the same thing about Jasmine. She said that Trixie's outfit didn't match the theme, and then she gave up because she didn't want to send her best friend home on the show. She gave up. So she got sent all of that shit, which confuses me, because there's so many worse queens that have done so many worse things. Fifi O'Hara is probably the most hated white queen on the show. And the fact that Fifi O'Hara got the same amount of hate as someone like the Vixen did this season, or who was it? Or Jasmine in season 7, who was around for 7 episodes. The fact that that shit went down is fucking ridiculous when Fifi O'Hara was 10 times worse, because at least Jasmine wasn't sabotaging people, Ginger wasn't sabotaging, Kennedy wasn't sabotaging people. None of these queens were Fifi O'Hara is one of the only queens in the history of the show to sabotage another queen. And Fifi got a lot of hate for it, and there's a lot of queens that measured up to it when they didn't do even 10 times worse. Another example is Milk. Milk was probably the most unbearable queen in the history of the show to watch for 3 episodes, because she thought she was the shit when she was not. But then again, did we hear anything about that? Did we ever hear anything about, oh, well, Milk fucked it up, Milk did this, Milk did that, Milk fucked up drag? We don't hear any of that shit. Fuck, the gym is closed, so you guys get more time with me, and I just waste my gas. I forgot the gym closes at 7. Whatever. I get to talk to y'all more now. But Milk did not receive any kind of fucking backlash when you compare it to someone like the Vixen this season. She didn't receive anywhere near the backlash. When, let's be honest, she kind of should have. For the shit she was saying to not only the other girls, she said, do we all forget that she said that Trixie was shit compared to her? Do we all forget that? No, but it's okay because it's Milk. If Kennedy Davenport would have said that shit, y'all would have been on her ass. I don't know. I don't think with everyone it's intentional. I don't think with everybody it's conscious. I don't think that everyone necessarily is racist. But it's an underlying issue that Drag Race has been faced. And there's even been some racism when it comes to judging. And I will continue with that. If y'all don't remember, Lucien Pion was fired from RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, he was fired as the musician, as the compositioner, because he tweeted a bunch of racist shit. He tweeted a bunch of crazy shit. He said that the Holocaust was bullshit, and he said that, like, the survivors need to get over it. He said that RuPaul was fucked up. He said, which might be true, honestly. He said all of this negative shit. He said how he hates black people, and he said how he judged them. So then, when you watch back the show, you see him being much harsher on the black queens. For instance, the episode that they had the whatchamacallit, the can I get an amen thing? He was the fucking hardest on Coco Montrese compared to who was it? What other queen did really badly on there? But he was so much harsher to Coco Montrese compared to any other queen. And Coco was, I think, the last black girl left in the competition. And Coco didn't even do that bad of a job. So it's just shady to me. And there's been a lot of black queens that have been very underrated. That's the tea. So the fact that the Vixen had the balls to bring up this shit, and now she's being punished for it. And it's raining, of course. But the fact that the Vixen is being punished for coming out about this shit and discussing it. And the fact that the Vixen saying all this shit on a show hosted by a black person, and none of it was talked about. If y'all don't know, the Vixen was rated as one of the most influential people of 2018. We're not even halfway through the year yet, and she was rated as one of the most influential people on the show, not only on the show, but on TV, because of the shit that she said about black people editing on the show. And you see, I also went to some of the comment section on the Vixen's things, and people had so much criticism for her over shit that I could say about Aquaria, over shit that I could say about Eureka, over shit I could say about so many other white queens as well, and they brought it up about Vixen. And the fact that Asia O'Hara got any kind of hate because of what she said about the shit that went down at DragCon, which was that Eureka's team was really fucked up to her. The fact that she got hate for saying that shit is fucking ridiculous. And I guarantee you, if it was any other white queen, it wouldn't have happened. And even the All-Stars 3, I feel like there was a divide between the white queens and the black queens, and I still do. And you know what? That's not necessarily to say that there's racism, because we self-segregate as a society. We self-segregate. It's not something we do on purpose. It's something that happens naturally. But the fact that shit like that happens is fucking ridiculous, especially on a show that's supposed to promote unity and pride. And I think the most heartbreaking thing for me when it came to the reunion was when Asia O'Hara broke down in tears talking about how they outed the Vixen, basically. How they let the Vixen fall. How they let the Vixen crumble and just leave. Especially when it's Pride Month. And she brought up something very interesting to me. That we as a community of people, of Drag Race fans, people in the gay community specifically. Now, I don't have a leg in that because asexuals are not really part of the LGBT community anymore, which is kind of fucked up. But the fact that there's so much fucked up shit going on in the world when it comes to people hating on gay people. There are still a lot of kids that get thrown out of their homes for being gay. There's still a lot of kids that get killed on the streets for being gay. There's still a lot of kids getting bullied in school for being gay, to the point where they either commit suicide or they're even beat up. There's so much shit going on. There's even trans people are getting banned from the military. Gay people are losing rights. They're still having to fight for marriage. Marriage is illegal for gay people all across America. But did you know that there's still marriage distributors that will go to great lengths to make it difficult for people to get marriage certificates? They have to give out the documents legally, but they'll make it so difficult that couples won't even want to get the marriage documented. It's fucked up. If y'all don't remember that bitch that said that she had God's authority and she didn't serve those gay people. It's just fucked up to me that as a gay community, the harshest people don't even seem to be straight people. The harshest people seem to be gay people against gay people. And it's really fucked up to me because I don't understand how a community can be so self-hateful. I saw a comment made by someone who I know is gay. They made it, and they made an anti-gay comment about somebody. And it's just so confusing to me because it's like, okay, well, you are a gay person. I don't understand how you could... That's like me saying to another ace person, well, I can't understand how you wouldn't want to have sex with anybody. Well, you just haven't experienced it yet. How? What? You can't possibly say that shit. And I don't understand how gay people can talk about other people like that. I don't. I don't understand how gay people can be racist as well. I don't get it. When you can't... No. I can't even understand how women can be racist or homophobic or transphobic. When you are a minority, and when I talk about minorities, I mean people of color, I mean women, I mean gay people, I mean ace people, I mean transgender people, any people. You cannot have it in you to say, oh, well, you should respect how I do things. You should respect that I want to have sex with a man. You should respect that I want to have sex with a woman. You should respect that I don't want to have sex with anybody. You should respect that I was born a man, but I feel like I'm a woman and I want to transition to that. Or I was born a woman and I want to be a man. Or I'm a woman, I should have the same rights as a man. Or I'm a person of color, I should have the same rights as a white person and I shouldn't be treated differently. You can't say any of that and then turn around and bash a religion. You can't turn around and bash a gay person, bash a lesbian, bash a transgender, bash a woman, bash a person of color. You can't do any of that shit. Because you know what that makes you? It makes you a fucking hypocrite. It's the truth. I am very fortunate to be a passing person. where I pass as white. I'm a white person to people. I am very fortunate to have that. And I understand that there is white privilege. And when I say white privilege, I don't mean things come easier to me. I just mean that I might not get a dirty look, or I might get things easier thrown to me if I'm ever met with controversy. Now, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of anti-white things that come out as well. Granted, it's not as prominent as other shit. But the point I'm making is that if I, as a white person, who, although I'm asexual and heteroromantic, I don't go through any trials or tribulation of not being inherently straight, and by straight I mean I want to have sex with somebody. I don't go through that tribulation because a lot of asexual people don't go through that. It's more of pressuring to have sex, because it's not like, it's nowhere near as painful or as discriminatory as being gay or being lesbian or anything like that. But if I, as somebody that doesn't have the burden of being gay or lesbian, I don't have the burden of being a transgender, I don't have the burden of having darker skin or being detected as a person of color, I don't have the problem of people knowing whether I'm Jewish or I'm not, or I'm atheist or not. I don't have any of those burdens that come with being a person of color, or having a vagina, or having a dick then turning it into a vagina, or a vagina turning it into a dick. I don't have any of those issues. And if I can say in my heart, and I can look at somebody and say, well, you are a person of color, you are a woman, you are gay, you are transgender, you are whatever, but you are equal. We are equal. Unless you're a shitty fucking person, you are equal with me. I'm not gonna judge you for any of that stuff. If I can fucking say that, then you fucking people should be able to say that as well. A woman should be able to say that, a person of color should be able to say that, and a gay or transgender person should be able to say that. I'm sorry, it's the truth. And the fact that the Vixen, all she's asking for is that black girls and white girls, and when I say girls, I mean men in wigs. For all you people that say, oh, well, she can't say angry black woman. Yes, she can. She's being portrayed as a woman on a show. And it's for any black person, actually. It happens to black men as well on reality shows. The fact that all she's asking for is that black women and white women be treated equally, and the fact that she has actually brought it to light that white girls and black girls are treated differently on the show, and the fandom treats it differently, because this was not a conversation that was prominent until the Vixen stepped foot on that main stage. It wasn't. So the fact that she's being met with so much hate, and all of those girls, with the exception of Asia, who didn't even say anything until Vixen left, the fact that none of those girls said any fucking thing is ridiculous. And the fact that RuPaul had the fucking nerve to step in there and say that shit too, that's ridiculous to me as well. So, RuPaul's Drag Race done fucked up drag, and this is my last season of watching it. I can't do it anymore. The fact that the Vixen went through all of that shit, and when you hear the backstory on why she was so distraught to even be at that reunion, and the fact that the girls knew why she was not at the reunion, why she didn't want to go to the reunion, and RuPaul more than likely knew why she didn't want to go to the reunion, which, if you don't know, her mother was in the hospital during the reunion. Vixen's mom was in the hospital and was badly ill. That's why if you watch all the interviews, she's just waiting for it to end so she can go home. The fact that she went to the show just so she would not seem petty, and the fact that they called her petty when she left the stage so she wouldn't fight anybody, is fucking ridiculous. And if I was the Vixen, I would have flown home after that shit went down, because they didn't talk about anything positive the Vixen had done. When they talked about Vanjie, they talked about the Vine, sure, they talked about the meme, but they went on and said, well, what have you done since? Which is what a reunion's all fucking about. The that's what the Survivor reunion's all about. That's what Big Brother reunions are about. That's what all these reunions are for. They're for, well, what have you been doing since? And the fact that that wasn't even a topic, I get why she fucking left. She probably didn't. Look, we know about the miscongeniality fucked up situation. Apparently, that was set to be a topic brought up. Because if you don't know, they are told what's going to happen. They are told, like, what topics might be brought up before the reunion starts. That was a topic that was supposed to be brought up. The Vixen left before she had to deal with any of that shit, because she had nothing to do with it. And the fact that she might have been criticized for being part of something she wasn't even part of, she left the right time. The Vixen was mistreated this season. The Vixen is not 1000% correct in everything she did, no. But I don't think it's fair that Eureka was able to get away with all the shit that she did. The fact that she was evil enough to laugh about provoking Vixen and basically causing the argument in the first place, and Eureka got a slap on the hand, that was it, while Vixen got laid into for a good 15-20 minutes until she said, I'm leaving, is fucking ridiculous. And it just shows that we do treat black and white queens differently. If Eureka was a black queen, who's to say that she would have been treated differently? Who's to say that it might have been worse for Eureka? And here's the thing also that I didn't even know about until I saw it myself. There's a video of Eureka saying the N-word over and over and over again. Now, granted, this was years before she was on the show, but apparently she yelled at the Drag Race 10 girls for not defending her on the situation. And she specifically attacked Vixen for not defending her. Well, the Vixen was specifically put on the show for her black girl magic routine. RuPaul even said it herself that she thought that she had a voice that needed to be heard. The Vixen's main state is all about black girl magic. And the fact that you expect her to defend the shit that no. That is the most ridiculous fuckery I've ever heard in the history of the universe. And this shit has made me officially over Eureka O'Hara. Officially. I think Eureka is funny. I think she's a very funny girl. I think that Vixen's a very talented girl. I think all the girls, even fucking Calorie Kardashian and Dusty Ray Cunty, I think all of them are really fucking talented. But the fact that Asia O'Hara is the only queen that had the courage to defend the Vixen, to the point where I never cry when it comes to... I didn't cry when Dusty's story came out, which is a very touching story. I didn't cry at... I actually did a little bit about Blair's story, because rape is a really terrible thing. I usually never cry with TV shows, though. It takes a lot. And seeing the Vixen break down, and the words that were coming out of her mouth about the truth that so many people in this tribe of drag race fans, of drag queens, I forgot who said it. Drag queens are like the super gay. It's like you have to come out as gay, and then you come out as a drag queen. Being a drag queen makes it 10 times worse for people. And for families can handle gay, but some families can't even handle drag queens. Yuha was talking about it, that it's demonized by dressing up as a woman when you're a man. There's some countries where if you go there just as a woman when you're a man, you get killed. I remember Gigi Gorgeous wasn't allowed in the Middle East, because I forgot what country, I think it was Dubai. She wasn't allowed there because she was transgender, because she was still technically a man dressed as a woman, according to the law. And the fact that some of the harshest people on drag queens are other drag queens is kind of ridiculous to me, and other gay people as well. So with that, I say this. RuPaul's Drag Race done fucked up drag. RuPaul's Drag Race fucked up everything. And also, RuPaul's Drag Race has too much racism. And that's the tea. Will I be watching again? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I heard there's... Oh my god. Oh my god. There's someone here. I might need to call the police. Oh my god. There was someone on my front. I'm actually shaking. Oh my God. I'm actually about to break down in tears. Oh my God. That's my car. I'm actually shaking right now. I'm actually crying. There was just someone on my... Oh my God. I can't stop driving. There was someone in my front yard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I usually go to the gym around this time. I think someone was waiting for me. Oh my God. I can't go home. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I gonna do? What the fuck do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Is anybody here? I don't know what to fucking do. I was just talking about Drag Race. I don't know what to do. This is gonna be oh my God, this is gonna be on YouTube. No. Oh fuck, I wanna end this because now this is gonna be on the fucking thing. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shaking. My car doesn't have a lot of gas. I'm literally wasting gas. I wasted gas going to the gym because the gym is fucking closed. Oh my God. 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 I'm really scared. Oh my God. I mean, but who the fuck? My neighborhood has a really bad issue with crack addicts and heroin addicts. That's why I'm kind of freaked. Because there have been people that have walked down our street who have been heroin addicts that have tried stealing money from people. That's why I'm kind of fucked up. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. There's someone waiting at my fucking house. I don't know who they are. I need suggestions. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't want to call the fucking police and then it ends up being fucking nobody. I was sitting here talking and you know what? Something told me to go inside, but I didn't. But I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just driving. I want to get in my fucking house. Hold on. I'm gonna go back and I think I'm just gonna pull in just to be sure. Oh my God, I don't want to hang this up. Even though this is not about Drag Race anymore, I don't want to hang this up. I'm really scared. I almost started crying. I was sitting here talking to you guys, and I heard something wheeling. And then I turned my blinkers, I turned these lights on. I didn't have them on, and I saw someone. Oh my God. What the fuck do I do? Oh my God. Well, if I'm getting murdered, I'm keeping this shit on, and this person's getting arrested. I have graduation in like 3 fucking hours. Oh my God. No, actually like 4. I need y'all to stay with me so I feel more comfortable. I actually kind of want to call my friend Raven just so I have someone on the phone line with me. I'm driving in. I don't give a shit if they have to move my car in the morning tomorrow. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Please don't leave. Like seriously, like I need someone to say something to me. I need anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. Say something, cause like I need to calm down. I'm freaking the fuck out right now. I just want to get to my house, and I just want to go home. Okay, I'm about to go down my street. I'm going to look just to be fucking sure that no one is here. Oh my God, that literally freaked me the fuck out so much. I like almost broke down in tears, like for real. Oh my God. Because people are fucking nuts. Okay, there's a car. Can this car please come down the same way I am? Like seriously. Like I just don't like fuck me in the hole. Like seriously. What the fuck? Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm at my house. Okay. 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 The light sensor. Oh my god, the light sensor is fucking on. Are you for real? Okay. I'm turning this off and I'm making a run for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, get in the house, get in the house, get in the house. Oh my god. That was for real. It better not be in my backyard. Okay. I don't even know what to do now. That was probably one of the scariest things ever. Because I've had experiences on this road before where someone has. Why is this so zoomed in? Oh, I didn't know YouTube was zoomed in. I had someone come to my door once and they asked to come inside. And I didn't find out until after I saw them on the news with a mugshot that they were a fucking heroin addict that broke into somebody's home and fucking robbed their asses. And the fact that this motherfucker was rolling one of those carts and the fact that he was waiting at my house makes me think that this fucker has been watching me. Because I have been going to the gym at this time. It is 3:30 right now. I usually either come home at this time or I leave at this time. Thank you to the 3 people that sat through with me on this, even though it wasn't Drag Race related. That's all. If you sat through this whole video and when it's archived, thank you. I love you. Subscribe, whatever the fuck. I might need to like call the police because that was not fucking right. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Bye. Thank you.